Hello, my friends. We're back. It's the Haircast episode 007. I'm here with Raquel. Hi. And as always, Francisco. Hello.
Hey.
Yeah, Raquel being our number one fan.
Okay, so who's going to listen now?
Yeah, no one's going to listen to this now.
So I'm going to have to listen to it and leave comments. From the future,
or
from the past.
Yeah. You can say something to your future self right now. It's a great opportunity.
You can virtually high five yourself.
Yeah.
Great joke.
I'm so funny.
Raquel won a contest to be on our podcast. There's one entrant. I love how no one pointed out that I'm making the episode numbers like triple digit.
Mm-hmm. I actually did notice that, and I was like, you're planning on doing this for
implying that there will be
the next 5 years.
Yeah, hundreds of episodes. Also 007.
Yeah.
James Bond.
Last year I lived in an apartment that was apartment 7, and someone had written on the door in front of the 7 2 zeros.
That's almost clever. That's
in
hilarious,
apartment 007. I
Elliot
also lived next door to a drug dealer.
Oh wow,
that was fun.
Elliot lives in room 420.
Really?
Yeah. I wish that was not. So the thing is, when we order pizza, we can't say room 420 because they're it's a fucking joke. So we just say 421. It's
no way.
Life. Yeah, no, because if you say bring it to room 420, there's it's a bunch of dumb college kids, right?
Wait, so what? You wait for them to knock on 421, and then you were like, oh wait, that's ours.
Yeah.
Wait, really?
Well, we're Morewood Gardens, so the
Oh, okay.
Wouldn't you just delivered to Morewood Gardens?
Yeah, yeah, but it asked us for the room number.
Right. Really?
Oh.
I went really though.
Just say 420.
420.
Or room 20 on the 4th floor.
Last name Wiener, first name IC. Classic.
This is the headliner for Tisbert.
Yeah, Tisbert sketch comedy.
Solid jokes.
Yeah.
My sister was asking me on Friday why I don't write sketches.
Yeah.
Because I'm the sole writer for Tisbert that has never written, except for Orgasm Yoga. But I've never written a sketch, and I was I just think I'm funnier on the fly. You just have to
do improv then.
I should do improv.
Sam was actually talking, because Sam's in my video game group.
Yeah.
And they were talking to me about the Improv Fest yesterday.
Yeah, no, they went to Penn State, which is really fun. Yeah, I mean, I don't know how big. I assume every major college campus has every major college campus. I don't know why I can't talk today. Has some sort of improv troupe, and I assume they're a bunch of, because I know my friend in Vanderbilt.
Bunch of Sams. Just a ton of Sams.
Just like Sam clones.
I imagine that
they're all wearing hats and. I don't know.
I'm just imagine our improv troupe, NBP, the NBP improv troupe has an exact clone or doppelganger group, mirror group, evil twin,
doppelgangers,
yeah, in Penn State, or and they get there, it's my name's Mass, my name's Manavindan.
Oh my god,
I don't know. So anyway,
dumb. That's always been my favorite plot in any TV show or movie where they encounter the main characters encounter a group of them who are just doppelgangers of themselves, and they have to fight them.
The plot of Vampire Diaries is
sure, yeah.
Have you seen
I don't
Vampire
know.
Diaries? It's basically the entire plot is built off of this girl having this doppelganger.
Okay. Oh, the whole show?
Yeah.
Not just that's
and
really
the doppelganger is like when you find the doppelganger.
Yeah.
It's unlocks the key to the vampire werewolf and
right.
It's
right. Standard stuff.
Yeah.
We've all seen it.
Yeah. There that was during I remember there was this period of time where there was just vampire stuff. That was the same year. Twilight was around.
It was Twilight.
True Blood was around. A bunch of there was a Vampire Academy movie, I think, which I believe was based on books.
I did read all of Twilight though.
Wow.
I read all of Twilight. Twilight's just
that's an accomplishment.
At the time I thought it was good too. That's how you know your level of maturity is 8th grade me was, like, really passionate about how, like, good these books were, but that they were also this, like, representation of heteronormativity, where, like, the vampire must save the, like, helpless girl with no personality. And then I watched Buffy and was like, oh, wait, no, Twilight sucks.
There's a show, Buffy.
Yeah. I love Buffy.
Of the Vampire Slayer. Did you know it was based on, like, Joss... It started off as
a movie.
Yeah, as a movie. Like,
and I've seen the movie, and it's really bad.
Yeah, no, Joss Whedon, like, disavowed it and stuff like that. And his show was, like, his second chance to make, like, the real story he wanted to make, which is pretty cool, I think.
Joss Whedon has the problem where all of the first seasons of his shows are bad. And then the second season, they get really, really good, but by then, like, it's too late, and most of them get canceled.
Oh, yeah, that's... I mean, like, I think Firefly was pretty,
It got canceled.
Yeah, but it was pretty...
it was a really good first season.
Yeah.
It got canceled.
The second season was not good.
Yeah. I mean, I think with that, in that case, it was like a problem with like the network mismanaging the show, and they were like airing the episodes out of order, and they just were like, they were like.
I watched it on Netflix.
Yeah, so they didn't have that problem. So it was really weird because like the second episode also felt like a first episode because like. They didn't know the first episode at first, so then like, oh, I guess we got to make the second episode that we wrote more like a first episode and like introduce all the characters again. So like watching Netflix, like this is really fucking weird. It's like, wait a minute.
I remember taking like a couple episodes and then like you get like 3 episodes in and then you're hooked and then you watch the entire thing.
Yeah, and then it's goodbye. Rest in peace. Spoiler alert: the show's over. That's not really a spoiler though.
I was about to spoil something that Joss Whedon does in all of his shows, and then I was like, no, I'm not going to do that.
Is it the thing where he... Okay, I don't know.
It's the thing where he kills off everyone's favorite character.
Yeah,
In the last episode.
Oh.
Yeah.
It's like, always, consistently. He did it, actually, that's a lie, he did it in Buffy and Firefly.
And
I'm still hurt about
Firefly, like, even like, you know...
Dollhouse.
Dr. Horrible, even,
Oh,
I
right,
think.
yeah.
Yeah, the Avengers killed off Phil Coulson, you know.
I actually haven't watched the Avengers.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Is it?
It's honestly, like, after Avengers 2, I got really tired of the Joss Whedon-ness of it.
Oh.
And I was like, okay, now I'm ready for some change now.
Did you
because all of his characters are just so, like, quippy and, like, it's just, like, quip, and... I don't know. That's because it's like condensed Joss Whedon because it's just like a movie rather than like spread out through a TV show. But like,
yeah,
God damn it! I just hate his version of Tony Stark, who's just like the most annoying fuck ever. At least that's just me.
I love Tony Stark.
Yeah,
I think we've had this conversation.
Yeah.
I guess we don't have to go into it.
Have you had the conversation already on the podcast?
Yeah.
Literally, as soon as you guys start talking about this, I'm like, okay, I'm out.
Well, you missed out. You missed out on the hashtag Team Elliot, hashtag Team
Yeah,
Frag,
that's the only episode
thing.
I haven't listened to all the way through. I was doing calligraphy, and I was like half paying attention, and I was like, I am gone. This is not interesting to me.
Yeah. Well, are you on hashtag Team Elliot or hashtag Team Fran? They're fighting over me, so like, who should win?
Over you?
Yeah.
It's a civil war.
Well, Fran was there first.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Is that your?
No, but Elliot's wonderful. Elliot's in my profile picture.
Yeah. Trying to steal him from me.
Sorry. I needed to change my profile. It was a really cute picture, and I needed to change it, and it felt like a lie to have another profile picture with my brown hair. So I was like, okay, I need to find a picture that I like with, like, my gray hair. This is a good segue into the hair conversation. Because I know you guys were going to talk about how Chris did not get a haircut.
Yeah, I did not, like I said last week.
But yeah, I felt like it was lying if I didn't have a gray hair profile picture, or at least one.
Gotta be true to yourself.
My hair looks good in that, and I look adorable, and Elliot looks adorable, so we'll just look adorable together. And I'll ruin my Facebook aesthetic by having a selfie as my profile picture.
I'm waiting for those. I'm waiting for our friend Sydney took pictures for Chisford. I'm waiting for those to come out.
Oh, so you can make the 5 months later picture.
Yeah, I want to make it the one with you, me, and Maggie.
Do you know about this?
I have no idea.
Yeah, for our previous show, Tiz Talks, we took a little cute picture of the Tiz board, which is me, Raquel, and Maggie. And someone bumped up that picture a few days ago saying, like,
it was Elliot.
Yeah, it was Elliot, who was like, wow, all three of you look radically different now.
And they were like, yeah, and only 2 of you have different hair colors, and Chris's hair is, like, tripled in length.
Yeah. It's like a forest. I don't know.
So good.
So
keep growing it? Are you, like, players, like, getting, like, nice and long?
Man bun?
No. Okay, so my parents came for the show.
Oh, no.
And, you know, they park outside my place, and I walk out to greet them. And the first thing they say isn't hi. My mom just looks at me and she just goes, oh my God. So basically, like, happy 420, by the way. I have to get my haircut before graduation, which is in about a little more than a month.
Yeah, I think I'm going to dye my hair back before graduation.
You think so?
I think so. I'm not sure. Because I go through phases where I really hate it, and then I go through phases where I'm like, no, this is so cool. I want to have gray hair for the rest of my life. I'm just going to have gray hair until it actually starts going gray, and then I'll just be really excited.
Yeah. So our friend Grace was not able to cut my hair last Friday due to things popping up. So I think I'm just gonna stick with this for however long I'm allowed to.
I can do it for you.
I think your glasses is like fogging up because of the tea.
Yeah.
That's cool.
The tea that you're drinking.
Wait, so Raquel, when did you dye your hair?
January.
And was it the first time you dyed your hair?
Yes.
No?
For the most part.
Okay.
I had red tips for like 3 weeks a year ago because I got really bored. And it was like midnight, and I was in my apartment alone, and was just like, I'm gonna do it. And I bleached the bottoms, and then dyed them red, and I had it for like a month, and then was like, I hate this, and dyed it back. And then I ended up cutting that off, and then in January, I like got back to school, and was like, I'm gonna do it.
Nice.
And Maggie bleached it for me, and I had to bleach it 4 times.
Nice.
To get it like actually blonde.
Yeah. And then I dyed it gray.
Nice.
It's a good look. Good look.
Yeah. I like it.
Yeah.
My mom told me it brings out my eyes. She was like really excited about it. She like asked, or like she like was really nervous, and then like told my sister as soon as she saw me, and she was like, "It looks so good. It looks so good." And then my sister texted me, and she's like, "She thinks it looks good. You have the approval." But yeah, my mom has like this attachment to like being a brunette and like having brown hair. So like I feel like everyone in my family was like really nervous that I was going to do something really drastic. Yeah. And my dad just like doesn't say anything, which is what he always does when he doesn't like something.
Okay.
He like after I got my nose pierced, he was like, "It doesn't look that bad."
Flattering.
So did you dye it multiple colors or just like is it just gray?
Well, I tried to get it. Technically, if you try to, like, remove all of the pigment from your hair, it'll turn, like, white-gray.
Okay.
I just started to get closer to the mic.
Yeah, I was starting... Well, because I want to, like, look at people.
Yeah, it's really awkward,
because I'm, like, sitting here, like...
Yeah, that's fair.
If you, like... if you, remove all of the pigment from your hair, it'll technically turn like white, but I didn't get my hair light enough because I would have to have bleached it again.
Gotcha. And
so then I just dyed it gray. And so at some points I've been like blonde to like gray blonde to like it was a little bit purple last weekend and now it's like gray. So
just depending how it's feeling.
Yeah, and it depends on the light too.
Yeah.
You're like Tonks in Harry Potter where like changes color depending on your mood, right?
I wish it did that.
So I want to invent that. It's got to be like an ECE like LED thing. LED hair.
They have nail polish for that.
Really?
Well, I don't think it changes with your mood. It changes with your body temperature.
That's cool.
So what? So like your hair would like turn red when you're angry. It would turn like blue when you're sad. What would it turn if you're turned on?
For
the
me,
color of lust.
Mine's always been
turned
like
on color.
Periwinkle. That's always been my.
That's not a.
Whenever I'm in heat, that's like the kind of color. You know, like you see, like if you see red, it's like you're angry. Like it's like if I, like when I get turned on, I just like see Periwinkle.
You see?
What color even is Periwinkle?
It's like a light blue, isn't it? Or like
yeah, it's
I'm just thinking of the
dog from Blue's Clues.
Yeah, it wasn't a cat.
No, whatever.
Yeah.
It's like a grayish blue. gray.
Yes.
Blue. Yeah.
Yes.
So like my hair.
Yes.
Raquel, are you turned on
really
right
hard.
now?
It's really hard for me right now.
Raquel, have you been wanting to like dye my hair for?
No, I just had a dream.
You had a dream. Okay.
I had a dream.
But
I've been having like really weird dreams lately. And I had a dream. I think this happens whenever I'm like in Tech Week. Because during The Outsiders, I had a dream that I'm getting too far away from the mic again. I had a dream that we were using all of the CMU drama musical theater majors as backup dancers for The Outsiders. Except it wasn't like it was a musical. It was just that they were all backup dancers.
Yeah.
And I like wrote in our production staff message like, guys, guess what dream I had? And Maggie got so excited and was like, I would direct the shit out of them. And so like I was having more show related dreams.
Stay Gold Pony Boy. They're doing like can like thing. I don't know.
Oh, and they were all naked too.
Yeah,
so it was like naked MTs.
I assumed for some reason that when you said it, I was like, oh, okay, so they're naked, and I don't know why. Anyway,
probably the Full Monty.
Rapper, I guess so.
Yeah, we just associate
those
the school of drama with
times.
like nudity.
Yeah. They're probably cool with that.
I had that dream, and I posted it on Facebook where I dreamt that I missed my call time. And Joseph, the assistant stage manager.
And I got annoyed because I was like, why wasn't like I the one calling you? And you're
okay. So
because I'm the stage manager.
The dream was that Joseph, in order to shame me, he created like this very elaborate like marching band routine that included like synchronized swimmers, like designed to like, you're late, like to shame me. The reason Joseph was in that dream and not Raquel is because like I spend a lot of time with him backstage.
That's
so like
true.
I associate like fucking up on the show with him more because I'm around him.
Yeah, whereas I was the
backstage.
one that would like I was on the comm.
Yeah.
I was there, but no one knew that I was there.
Yeah,
because I would always yell at Joseph for fucking around backstage.
And then there's that one time, I forget if it was during a performance or during a run, but Joseph needed to run somewhere for some reason, and he just, because I don't do anything for most of the show, he put me on the comm.
That, and
it was
you like had a quick chat with me and my board off.
Hi, Chris. It's like, I don't know what the
Chris on comm. Chris off comm. That's what you have to do every time you put your headset on.
Oh, really?
I'd be like, SM on comm. And I felt really official. And then you turn on your button and you have your SM. And then
that's cool.
I had names for my board ops.
Yeah.
So you guys had code names?
Yeah, but we never actually used them.
Wait. What were the code names out of curiosity?
Biggs was the
Biggs.
No, Biggs is his last name.
That's his last name. That wasn't his code name.
God, that wasn't his code name though.
But basically, he I was trying to come up with a code name for him, and I couldn't. And he's black, and so I felt really guilty as soon as I had the thought, but then it stuck where he really hates chocolate, and all of a sudden I was like, well, now your name's Chocolate City. And I was like, I really hate that I have to call you Chocolate City.
Oh god.
And then Becky, who is the soundboard op, I feel like I was like, well, now Biggs is Chocolate City, so now you're White Chocolate City.
White chocolate, there you go.
And then I don't think Joseph had a name. I think I would Joseph, I would just say ass. In the shows, your assistant you just referred to as your ass. So he all of his nicknames on our Facebook messages were always Raquel's ass.
Yeah.
So that was
except for Kate.
But
there's one Facebook Messenger thread where he misspelled late as Kate, so we just yep, you're gonna be Kate, you're gonna be Kate, and then we just now he's Kate. Congratulations. Yeah, what the fuck were we talking about? Hair.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have gray hair.
And that's the story on
my friend saw me, and he hadn't seen me in a while, and he's like, you look so old. Just to be shitty.
No. It's a cool, stylistic gray. It's not
I look
aging gray.
I made
it looks
my
more
Powerpuff.
silver, I would say.
That's the dye is actually titanium.
Whatever.
But I
maybe
mixed
you have more
metals.
wrinkles. You don't have enough.
I just need to start stage makeuping myself. I need to bring around Grace, so Grace can make me like you. doing The Outsiders. Creepy old Chris.
There's that terrifying picture of me that Sydney took where it's like a close-up of me with like a very neutral face, and it's just the most terrifying thing ever. Yeah, Powerpuff, yeah.
Oh, so I made my Powerpuff version of myself.
Yeah.
And I was, like, going through, and I gave myself my glasses, and I gave myself my gray hair, and I was, like, picking outfits, and I got to the end, and I was like, this is the most hipster piece of shit I've ever seen. Like, I'm wearing, like, a red plaid shirt and jeans, and, like, what were clearly supposed to be, like, some type of Converse.
Okay. You can't give her a nose ring, can you?
No.
There are no nose rings for Powerpuff Girls?
I don't think Powerpuff Girls have noses.
Wait.
Oh, yeah.
That makes sense.
I don't. But you could still have a nose ring, though. Like, you just put, like, a ring.
Or, like, a little circle.
Like, just, like, a... Yeah. Like
it's, like, on your skin. Like,
just in the middle of the face.
It's just sticking in there.
Yeah.
Like, oh, that's disgusting.
Now I need to, like, examine. Here, I'll show you guys.
But
we can, like, give a description to the...
The Powerpuff Yourself thing, isn't that... That's part of, like, promotion for the revival, right?
Is it?
That's gotta be. Like, I mean, there is a revival coming.
Yeah, it doesn't have a nose. It's
noseless. Oh, it's totally you.
Right?
Oh, but you do have gray eyes?
No, I have brown eyes.
Oh, wait,
but, like, brown eyes is boring.
Yeah,
so I gave myself gray eyes.
Oh, that's cute.
That's cool.
It's the hair's, like, a lot more wavier.
Yeah, that's because I like to believe that I have curly hair. I don't.
Well, here's mine.
Oh.
Yeah.
You look like, so I saw that before, and it reminded me of Scott Pilgrim, the Indian ex.
Oh, yeah, that guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember that guy.
Yeah.
I also like the caption where he just wrote, fucking fight me.
Fight me.
Fight me.
In real life.
But that's a little...
Everyone's, like, so cute.
He's smiling.
Everyone but Anthony thought it looks like me. Anthony just he looks at me.
Anthony's wrong.
Yeah, Anthony just looks at me and is like, that looks nothing like you. And then he waits a few seconds and he just says, that looks nothing like you.
Shut up, Anthony.
What the fuck do you know, man? You don't know my life. Or my face. I gave myself a little notebook because I like writing stuff. That's me.
I debated some of the accessories. I really wanted a scarf. And they didn't have one. I was like... What am I going to put, like, a calligraphy pen? Have it, like, holding...
Oh, that'd be cute.
I gave myself that little, like, video game pad.
Yeah.
That's my story.
Hey, have you guys watched Powerpuff Girls?
Like, when I was younger?
Yeah.
Yeah, I love that shit.
I kind of did. Not really, though. I was a Nickelodeon girl.
Yeah.
I did not watch Cartoon Network.
Yeah, admittedly, I was. It's not that I was choosing sides. It's just that like the shows I liked were on Nickelodeon.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
You know,
but like Cartoon Network had a lot of like, it was more anime-ish in general. Like all this it wasn't anime obviously, but it was more like I don't know, less goofy than Nick, I felt sometimes.
Yeah, it was less comedy and like a lot more. There's a lot more action, I think.
Yeah.
Not to mention they had like Toonami and like Adult Swim.
Right.
So they had like a lot. They did have like they literally had anime like late at night rather, but still like SpongeBob and Jimmy Neutron is very different from like what did Cartoon Network have?
They
Recess.
had Kids Next Door.
No, Recess was Disney. Kids Next Door was...
No, you're right. It was Disney.
It's gotta be Cartoon Network.
It was Cartoon Network.
Yeah.
I watched Totally Spies on
Powerpuff.
Cartoon Network.
Yeah.
Powerpuff Girls. I watch it like sometimes. I think that was a part of me that really enjoyed like I was a little like 5-year-old feminist. This is my mom's fault because my mom like wouldn't let me watch all of the Disney movies where any of the princesses were rescued by men. So like every time something came up that had like strong female characters like the Powerpuff Girls.
Yeah.
Even though they're like created by like the scientist father.
Sugar, spice, and everything nice. Chemical X.
But like badass girls are really cool. So like I watched Totally Spies on Cartoon Network and that was it.
Yeah.
They showed it like 4 p.m. on weekdays, so I would like get home and be like, "Oh yay, I get to watch this now."
Yeah, I always thought they're like I never watched Totally Spies. My little sister did though, and they always remind me of Charlie's Angels, I guess.
Yeah, but like actually still pretty sexualized.
Yeah, I was never into those. I thought it was weird.
Which one?
Totally Spies.
Yeah,
I thought
I
they
just
were weird.
like their cool gear.
Yeah, that's true.
I wanted like backpacks that had like that transformed into like jetpacks and like invisible shields and
they wore very bright colors, like their suits. There was like a very like Power Rangers sort of thing. Like they're very distinct.
I feel like they might be like the grown up Powerpuff Girls. Like teen Powerpuff Girls.
Kind of.
Were totally spies.
Oh,
there was like a blue, a red one, and a green one. Oh, there was a yellow one.
There was a yellow one. Yeah.
So there wasn't...
The orange one? Oh, I don't know.
There was a yellow Totally Spies.
Oh, okay. It was yellow.
Wasn't there like a butler in that show? There's like...
We're not talking about skin color. We're talking about suit color.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, okay. I don't know.
The Totally Spies didn't have... They were normal humans with their skin color.
They weren't purple skinned.
No.
I'm really interested in like how like why the Powerpuff Yourself thing has been like a very successful and like trending popular thing on Facebook. I'm seeing a lot these days.
They're just so adorable.
Yeah, like there are like tons of like avatar makers online. Is just that because like this is Powerpuff Girls?
Yeah. Have you seen like the music video for the new Powerpuff theme?
I don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
Oh my god. They literally, so they have a new, I think, so they have a new theme song, I think.
Yeah.
And they made, like, what they do apparently with theme songs is they'll make, like, a full music video of the song, and then for the actual, like, show, they'll only use, like, part of it. But like, they have a full song up, and it's, like, this, like, 90s, like, girl grunge punk band song, and it's, like, with, like, Powerpuff girl fucking art animation, and it's awesome. It's all like super like what's it called, like girl power and shit.
Okay.
I like watched it and I was like, this is amazing, and I'm so happy that this revival is happening, and I'm gonna watch all these episodes.
I feel like now I'm gonna have to watch it.
It's so good.
Yeah, I still don't. I can't imagine this like what you're describing, but like I don't know what you mean by a lot of that. It's like art, animation, and like,
well, no, it's basically just like 90s grunge girl punk girl power band music.
All right,
Powerpuff version.
Powerpuff, yeah, with like Powerpuff Girl. It's like that's the music, and then like the visual is all like Powerpuff Girl stuff.
Yeah, I guess I can dig that. That sounds pretty cool. I didn't know that like. Because, like, it seems like a recent thing with all these revivals in television, and, like, I feel like kids shows are now getting into that. Like, cause there's Powerpuff Girls, there's Samurai Jack's coming back.
Samurai Jack is coming back! Back to the past.
It's like one of those... Yeah, it's like one of those things
that was a show I never watched.
Oh, God.
Yeah, it was pretty cool. It was very...
Get out.
Just the art style and the animation itself was, like, very, very impressive, really stuck with me as a kid, even though I didn't like watch the whole thing.
Did he have like a weird like rectangular head?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
I feel like I think my biggest problem with Cartoon Network is I don't like the animation style.
Okay.
It's like very, I don't know, like boxy.
Yeah.
I
can see that.
Like poorly rendered is like the purpose of it. The aesthetic is like just not.
I'm thinking of like Johnny Bravo right now, and like
Dexter's,
Dexter's, Laboratory.
Courage, the Cowardly Dog was on Cartoon Network, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say yes. That show freaked the fuck out of me.
Yes.
Yeah.
That one episode with the guy with the tablet. Fuck.
I don't remember what you're talking about, but I'm gonna assume that's pretty freaky.
Yeah. Oh, fuck yeah.
Yeah, no, Samurai Jack's coming back. I've always been a fan of... I'm a big Star Wars guy, and the guy who made Samurai Jack made, like more than 10 years ago, he made, like, a Star Wars, like, cartoon show. Have you ever seen that?
No. Oh, wait.
I saw it, but I've heard
it was
of it.
Clone Wars.
Clone Wars?
Yeah, the 2D Clone Wars.
Oh,
and it was, like, the most badass fucking shit I've ever seen in my whole life. Like I don't care about these characters because they sucked in the movies, but, like, when you have, like... Mace Windu fighting thousands of battle droids without his lightsaber, just like punching them, like going crazy, and like all this over the top stuff. There's like this giant machine that just causes earthquakes. Like what? There's no practicality in this thing, but it's just so cool. And then like he jumps all the way to like the top of the thing, and he like fucks everything, and then it blows up. Like, this is the most over the top unrealistic thing ever. love it.
So good. And the animation was super good, too.
Oh, yeah. It was like...
Good times.
It was Samurai Jack in space, basically.
But it was only like 5-minute episodes, and there was only like 20 of them at most.
Yeah, when you combine all the episodes together, that'll be one full movie.
Oh, true. Yeah.
Which is pretty cool, yeah.
So now they need to do the live-action version of Clone Wars.
Yeah, I mean, it looked like... I'm trying to think of over-the-top, like, live... Kung Fu Hustle, have you guys seen that?
No.
I'm pretty sure I heard the name of that movie. And
Yeah.
like, I'm never gonna watch that.
It was nuts. It was like this kung fu comedy, but like first of all, it was like gorgeously shot, but like there was also a lot of like over the topness of it. There was like a lot of, even though I believe it was a Hong Kong film, but it was very much referencing like American pop culture. Like, even, like, things like, you know, like, Looney Tunes. So, like, there was, like, one scene where, like, someone runs just like the Roadrunner. And be reminded this is a live-action movie. So, a lot of, like, ridiculous, like, cartoony action. But, like, it was all, like, really well shot. And it was actually a really good-looking movie.
Do you ever feel like people
Plastic
who...
bag.
Are you looking it up right now, Fran?
I was just looking up Kung Fu Hustle.
Okay.
And then also remembered Shaolin Soccer.
Shaolin Soccer, yeah.
Anyway, keep going. Shaolin Soccer got a 91% on Rotten Tomatoes. Sorry.
Boo! Yeah, what were you about to say?
The like cinematographers and like the people who do those movies feel
Yeah.
like they're not being like used to their full potential. They're like, I'm so good at this and I'm getting stuck on this like fucking Kung Fu Hustle.
Hey, I mean, the guy who made that movie is like a very well-regarded filmmaker in Hong Kong. He's like a famous dude. It's like people would like kill to work for that guy. This isn't like fucking like a I don't know, like an Adam Sandler movie or something like that. Like the Ridiculous Six. Do you know that guy has like a deal for like to make like a number of Netflix movies? Like that was his first.
Adam
of many.
Sandler?
Yeah.
Oh shit, dude.
Yeah, no, we're getting more of those Adam Sandler movies. Like I think like, there's like a trailer for one like
what
right now.
Netflix movie?
He has a deal to make all these movies just for Netflix.
That's crazy.
The first one was The Ridiculous Six, which was like this comedy western.
Oh, yeah.
And it was like one of the most watched things on Netflix ever, but it got like 0% of Rotten Tomatoes or something like that. Apparently it was like offensive to Native Americans, and like some of them were extras on the movie, and they walked out off the set. Apparently the reports were exaggerated, but like something like that happened. But yeah, Adam Sandler is here to add stuff on your Netflix list, I guess.
I feel like I'm permanently mixing up Ben Stiller and Adam Sandler.
How? I mean, I guess they're both white dudes.
They're both white dudes. They kind of look like.
It's I mean, like you can. It's a little hard to like distinguish.
I'm
like,
trying to like remember because I know there's
now.
one that I like really don't like, but I can't remember which one it is.
Wait,
you think of a movie that you're like, it's that guy that I hate.
Which one was in Meet the Parents?
Ben Stiller.
Oh, okay, then it's Ben Stiller.
You don't like Ben Stiller?
No.
Oh, Zoolander, man.
Zoolander?
I really don't like Zoolander.
Oh, man. Zoolander's one of my favorite
Night
things.
at the Museum?
These...
Okay, alright, we can stop there now. Tropic Thunder was a classic.
He was great in Tropic Thunder, though.
Yeah. Robert Downey Jr. Robert Downey Jr. was amazing in that movie.
Yes, he was amazing.
Did
he win an Oscar for that?
He was nominated for an Oscar for Tropic Thunder.
I'm always really impressed when actors get nominated for comedies.
Yeah. Melissa McCarthy was nominated for
Right.
Bridesmaids. Yeah, she deserved that. I loved her in that movie.
Who won that year?
Oh, I don't remember. I remember.
I mean, you don't have a permanent Oscar memory of who
fuck
was
do you
nominated.
think I am, Raquel? Well, I do remember
I
that.
expect more from you.
Oh God! So Robert Downey Jr. was nominated the same year Heath Ledger was the Joker.
Oh, okay, yeah,
So,
and he was gonna win.
Yeah, you can't.
So you do remember?
Well, because that's a very distinct thing,
That's
you know.
a big
I'm just saying. I want to say the same year as Melissa McCarthy was like someone from The Help, but I don't remember who. Octavia Spencer, maybe?
Yeah.
I'm guessing. I actually don't know that for sure. But yeah, comedies don't usually get nominated for Oscars because, I don't know, they don't like them. Or like just genre films in general. Like, that whole, like people were fucking angry when The Dark Knight didn't get nominated for Best Picture.
Oh, it didn't?
It did not. And as a result,
That's
just
ridiculous.
to like just to like please the audiences, they expanded the Best Picture slate to like 10 films instead of 5. So now you get things like like Pixar movies are now nominated. Genre movies are nominated. Like District 9 got nominated that year, even though it's a sci-fi movie. Fucking Mad Max Fury Road. I love that movie. I think that would have gotten in even with just 5 nominees, but yeah, it's a very interesting thing, I think.
That was the only movie that was nominated. No, that and The Revenant. The only 2 I didn't see this year.
Wow.
I think I don't like genre movies.
That's
the ones
fine.
you're describing, I'm like, no, action and sci-fi. Well, no, some sci-fi I'll watch.
That's fair. I mean, like Mad Max is like one where like I have not met someone except for my roommate. I haven't met anyone who's seen the movie and did not like it.
I watched the first like 5 minutes and was like, this is just like too loud and violent for me.
Too much stimulus.
That's
Yeah.
fair.
Yeah.
I like intellectual stimulus.
The Revenant was much more like gruesome and violent and hard to get through than that, because it was just like
I
just
also watched the first scene of The Revenant and was like,
yep, no, you can't.
nope,
you can't
I'm
get through
satisfied.
that. Yeah, so you missed the part where like Leonardo DiCaprio slept inside a horse.
It sounds too gory for me. I think it's too dark and gory, and I don't want something that's so like.
There's not enough like emotional weight to that movie, I think.
Okay,
that was my problem with it. So like, it was like very impressive when I was watching, but like, I don't know. It was like a very cliched revenge story. It was just like, I don't think Leonardo DiCaprio was really like. That wasn't very impressive, quote unquote, acting to me. He was just like, oh look, it's a privileged male white rich actor eating liver and vomiting now because he's doing it for real and he's in the cold. It's like, that's not really, I don't know if that's really acting. It's like,
though.
Yeah, it's like a fucking like,
Suffer.
It's like a snuff film or something. I don't know. This is terrible to watch. Like,
Speaking of,
yeah,
I need to get this out of my system. So,
oh god, yes, go ahead.
Yesterday we had a rugby game and
Yes.
we played in the snow. Like, it was blizzarding in Cleveland, Ohio.
Were you
Manly.
naked?
Played in what?
Were you naked?
I was not naked. I'm
Okay.
sorry. Yeah, but you can fantasize that if you want. Anyway, so
Go ahead.
the mind is very powerful.
Chris and I just aren't paying attention to the rest of your show.
I know. This happens a lot. No, so it was just we knew it was gonna be cold, and we like the weather said it was gonna snow, but we weren't like prepared. Like we got there and it was like 40s, so it was fine, and it wasn't snowing. And then as we played, it started to snow. All of a sudden, we were like, okay. And then by the second half, like 20 minutes into it, like you couldn't see shit. It was just like I don't think like it snowed that hard here since I've been here. Like it was like heavy snow, like chunky, wet snow, and we couldn't see the ground, and it was horrible. And we were like playing in like t-shirts and stuff. I couldn't feel my toes.
I'm really sorry.
So you were like Leonardo DiCaprio in The Revenant.
Basically, what I'm saying is that I deserve an Oscar for my performance.
Well, I mean, a bear didn't attack you. Even like a CGI bear didn't attack you.
Well, like,
That's
is a
true.
large rugby player kind
Right.
of equivalent?
Right, that's what I'm saying. I've basically
those bears, man.
But yeah,
Rename the team the Bears.
The CMU Bears.
It was in Cleveland.
Bears.
So aren't
Cleveland.
they? Don't they have like a thing?
Fuck
Oh,
sports.
Chicago. Fuck. My bad.
Chicago Bears.
Yeah.
That sounds about
Aren't they
right.
the Cubs?
They're
The Cubs.
well, they're the Cubs,
Cubs.
in
The
baseball.
Bulls.
I
You
mean-
just lost your, like, sole sports listener.
Oh yeah, right. Yeah, exactly. The one
My
guy
dad,
that listens to sports. But yeah,
Yeah, I'm a
Easy to share
bandwagon
that.
fan, so I don't know like anything.
I'll root for the Steelers. And by root for the Steelers, I mean, like, when they win, I'm like, oh, cool.
Yeah, maybe like wear the shirt or something like that.
No,
or,
I don't
like,
even have the shirt. One time I ate the Steeler-colored pierogies.
wow.
They tasted like normal pierogies.
Number
That's
one
no
fan.
no, are they black
They
and
have,
yellow?
yes, it's really weird. You like get a large pack of them, and it's just like these black and yellow pierogies. And I'm like,
That's awesome.
like, why?
They sell that at like the
At like
Giant Eagle or
Giant
something.
Eagle, yeah.
Oops, that's my phone.
That's the most Pittsburgh thing.
I can always tell how the Eagles or the Philadelphia Eagles are doing by the screams I hear from my dad's basement. Like it's always like I always hear ah or and those were like those two sound very similar, but like the first one was like very distinctly, wow, the Eagles did something amazing. The second one was like, you guys really fucked up, and it's like a tonal thing. It's like very subtle, you know. And then I checked the scores, like, oh wow, they done fucked up this time. Yeah, but my family's from Philly, so I pretend to follow Philly sports sometimes.
I don't follow any, like, I watch the World Cup once every 4 years.
When it happens.
Yeah, but I
get really into it, and then I'm like, okay, cool, I don't need to pay attention to sports for 4 more years.
Yeah.
That's so interesting. It's always interesting to me to, like, how we only care about soccer that one time.
1 year.
And then I, feel really guilty because I don't pay attention to women's soccer at all.
Yeah, I think the Women's World Cup's pretty cool.
But what's the point if I can't objectify all of them?
Right.
I don't enjoy, watching these women, whereas, that man, he has nice calves.
Mm-hmm.
So,
yeah. I mean, I'm sure it's the inverted. It's very similar experience, you know. But I don't know. I was so surprised that when was the last World Cup? It was
2 summers ago.
2 summers ago, yeah. And I remember coming back that summer, and my parents were avidly following the World Cup. I was like, you guys don't care about soccer. I'm sorry, football at all, do you? Association football, rather. It's like
my dad becomes a little boy. And he'll he gets really, really into it, and he becomes really nationalistic, and he never is.
Yeah.
And he's just for 6 weeks or whatever, he's just all he lives and breathes soccer.
Where's he from?
He's from Uruguay.
Okay.
Yeah, and then he lived in Brazil, and then my mom's Colombian, so
yeah, that makes sense. South America, they're big into.
Does your mom get into it too? And does she live in Colombia?
She gets into it, sort of. She likes drinking beer with us.
Okay.
And it's a fun family event.
Yeah.
But she always just I just don't see anything. I just see a ball moving, and they're just kicking it back and forth, and then something happens, and my dad and I are sitting there no, did you see that dribble? That was amazing.
It's part of it is in my opinion the way it's filmed and the way it's being broadcast on television. So when you're watching it from afar and you're watching all these tiny people and this little dot that's a ball, and just kind of watch it move just a few inches on your screen, it's not very exciting to watch. It looks like nothing's really happening. But having played soccer a million times, actually being there on the sidelines or actually being on the field, that's fucking insane. It's really, 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 really fun.
You have to learn how to watch it too.
Yeah. It's always annoying. Every World Cup, there are always questions about the rules and the timing and stuff like that, and how the technicalities and stuff, how all that works, and it's just really annoying to me. People who get excited, but they have to relearn how soccer is played. Even though it's whatever. But it's not really something that I've bandwagoned on. Because I don't follow soccer outside the World Cup. So why should I be interested now? Why should I suddenly care about the United States national team if they're yes,
I'm
they're doing well?
I'm the worst American ever during the World Cup. I will not. I basically.
I believe that we will win. I believe that we will win.
My friend during the last World Cup texted me, or it was before, and he was I think this is the U.S.'s year. And I was
to win the whole thing,
to win the World Cup. And I responded, and I was like, "You're wrong." And he was like, "No, everyone thinks the U.S. is going to win." And he was like, "No, really, look at this article." And he sends me this article, and the article's U.S. projected to win the World Cup in the next 50 years. And I responded, and I was like, 50 years, 50. That's 50 divided by 4 is the number of World Cups that is. Granted, World Cup. Anxieties and sadness, they get really traumatized. My dad still is sad about the 1953, 52 World Cup or something. He wasn't born yet, funny. And he still talks about it he was there.
Yeah,
he's oh yeah, when Uruguay beat Brazil in that final, it was really intense. And I was like, you weren't there.
You weren't
for that.
there. You were.
I definitely become more patriotic and I feel sometimes I'll forget I'm Argentinian, but during the World Cup times, I'm wearing my Argentinian shirt.
Yeah,
and everything,
I'm the biggest
Argentinian.
Argentina hater during the World Cup.
Why? Because we're too good. But the thing is, we're the favorite though.
Fight.
You're too good.
Fight.
Yeah.
Fight.
That's the thing. We're good, but people like us, even though we're not like Germany.
No,
Germany's
just, like,
really good, but people don't like them because.
I love Germany.
But okay, you like them because they're really attractive. But we have attractive people too, so I don't know why.
But it's like the Argentinian like rivalry, and like my I just get like residual like bitterness because I'm and like Brazil and like and even when I was in Argentina this summer, we'd watch a lot of soccer, and I was like there in the corner being like, I'm in this country and I'm really enjoying it, but I'm not gonna root for them. Like I was like secretly like rooting for Chile in the final of the Copa America, and I was just like feeling really guilty about it, and I was like, I'm just not gonna say anything, and I have the hordes of really sad Argentinians around me.
Yeah, were you there? You saw that live? The final of the
Not
Copa
live.
America?
I was at a bar.
Okay.
I was there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like traveled to Chile to watch the final.
I don't know, but yeah, that was a bad. Yes, he's like I like literally. I don't know. I live here. I like mostly like speak English to everyone. Like my only Argentinian connection is like sometimes I'll be with my parents or like when I go back home like Argentinian friends and stuff. But like I still like. I'm, like, bitter and sad about that game. Like, the Copa America final. I'm sad about that game. It doesn't matter. I don't know why I'm sad about it.
I mean, like, I'm still sad about, like, the 7-2 Brazil game.
You're sad about that?
I'm still sad about it. I'm still, like, there's a part of... I was watching it by myself, and my sister FaceTimed me crying. And, like, my dad was literally just, like, he was, like, texting me from, like, because I was in New York City, and he was in Albany, and he was just, like, texting me. He was like, this is really sad. This is really sad. This is really sad. And, like, I was by myself, and I went and, like, stole beer from my roommate, because I was like, I can't do this sober. Like, I need to make this go away. And then later I went to a bar, and I was friends with the bartender, and I was just, like, we were watching, like, on the TVs, just the repeat goals, and I was like, I can't handle this. I can't emotionally handle this. So many sad Brazilians.
Yeah.
Yeah, Raquel, what you think of comic book movies is what I think of international sports. I was like,
so
I just
funny.
totally checked out for those past 5 minutes.
No, that's funny because I do like when you had Jeremy on here.
Yeah.
And you guys talking about politics. Like I definitely was. Yeah, I like checked out for like 30 minutes.
Bernie.
Yeah, you were talking about like Bernie. Okay, again, I kind of know who Bernie is, but like then you start talking about like deep cuts, like people that I like didn't. I don't know, like local, like. History.
Sure. Yeah, no, because like Jeremy is like his
happening?
family is very politically
Right,
active, so like
right.
that's what made it interesting to me at least. Like, I haven't been following politics in like the past like month or so. I don't even know it's like. I assume it's still like the same stuff that was happening before.
Pretty much.
I know Hillary and Bernie's trying to do that New York debate, but like I don't know whose fault it is that that's not happening. I know there's something about Ted Cruz's wife and Donald Trump's saying dumb shit again. I don't know. It's the same shit. It's just I don't even care anymore.
Yeah, and that's a whole lot of like people hating on Hillary. I like went on a rant the other day.
I think I
were there for that about institutionalized sexism.
Yeah, I didn't necessarily agree with everything you said, but I
was just like, once I started going, I was just like, because I keep my political views currently like on the DL.
Sure, yeah. I mean, I do too as well.
We're like I'm so surrounded by like really intense Bernie supporters.
It's true.
That I'm just gonna.
The school's very pro Bernie.
I mean, like, yeah. A lot of people are like a lot of college students. I think are.
Yeah.
Obviously, not all of them. That would be ridiculous. I think. I mean, like, I'm a Bernie supporter, but I wouldn't consider myself to be intense. Like, I don't write like fucking Facebook posts every 5 minutes about him or something like that. You know, he was even at Pittsburgh last Thursday, and I was like, oh, that's cool. I'm not fucking going. I don't want. I got things to do, man.
What's funny is now, so I like swipe through Tinder when I'm like can't fall asleep.
Sure.
Because what else would you do?
Who doesn't?
And you don't.
I don't.
Do you know what's going on with your hair right now?
I know I did something to it.
I'm gonna take a picture of this, and
it looks really silly.
Really good. Just like really attractive.
I need to hold still. There we go. I love the stoic face too.
What was I saying?
I don't remember
swiping
anymore.
through Tinder.
Yes.
And a lot of guys now will put, like, hashtag feeling the burn in their Tinder bios.
Really? Like,
as in, like, swipe right for some, like, Bernie lovin'.
As a Bernie supporter,
we can.
as a Bernie supporter,
Whisper
that's
sweet
fucking
Bernie
gross.
names to each other.
I'm gonna change your Tinder bio.
Free
Chris.
college.
I
friends.
don't have Tinder anymore. I only re-downloaded it the one time when we were playing the Tinder game with you, like with your profile.
Yeah.
And like I was like, wait a minute, I wonder if I could find Raquel here.
we go to Anthony's. This happened like 3 times. I don't know why I'm saying it. Like it happens regularly.
Yeah.
And we plug my phone into his like TV, and then we like group Tinder. We like are like
Cool.
Everyone's finding me
Cool.
love.
Right.
And we like all vote.
Yeah.
And like I love doing my Tinder because then I get the deal breaker vote because it's like it's my Tinder.
Yeah.
Right.
And we'll, like, vote, and we, like, make it so that it's, like, 100 miles and, like, all ages. So then you come across these, like, really creepy, like, 51-year-olds. And then if there's, like, a mutual everyone likes someone, then we super like them.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Prime
That's pretty
time.
cool. I like that.
You, like, take a drink every time you match.
Who was that? There was that
That's a
guy
great
whose name was
freaking
Prime
party.
Time.
Shit.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
where Prime Time came from.
Yeah.
There was a guy whose name...
His name is Prime Time, and then we were like, wait a minute, what if we just pronounce this Prime Chime? Fucking lame.
That was me being, like, a huge shithead.
You
That was-
like meet him for dinner, and he's like, "No, it's pre-made." I get that a lot. I'm sorry, but no, can you please call me pre-made?
Prime.
Pre for short. Wait, so have you like gone on any Tinder dates because of that? Through
No.
like the no?
No.
Oh, okay.
No. Occasionally I'll have a conversation with a guy, and then he'll ask me for my number, and I'll be like, I don't think so.
You're more in it like for the game, for the chase.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah. I also just genuinely like judging people.
got you.
See, that's the thing. That's the weird thing. Like, so when I was single, when I was like looking for love in all the wrong places. So when I had Tinder, I just found it like so. I found it so. I felt so wrong doing it, but at the same time, I was like strangely addicted to it.
Oh yeah.
I remember one time very distinctly where I was about to leave my room for class, and I just like went on Tinder for some reason. I just sat on my bed, and I was late for my class because I was just I sat there just like swiping left and right and stuff like that.
Really
That's right.
innate desire to just really judge people,
That's
and
just-
like
I
the
find
like
that
it's so
strange.
satisfying swiping left. I once found a guy that his bio, all it said was swipe in the direction of your political affiliation. And
That's really good.
It was really good.
Yeah.
And I really wanted to swipe right because it was really clever, but then I was like,
Yeah.
oh no.
But no, I'm not right. Goodbye. Forever. No, that's pretty clever.
And I was just, I was working on this project where I wrote on the Scotch and Soda Facebook group, like, hey, send me all of the gross things people have said to you on Tinder, and then I wrote them in really nice calligraphy.
Oh, that's so
Gold ink, and, like, some of them are disgusting.
Yep.
I got a nice message the other day that was, hi, can I touch your butt?
I can't touch your butt. Like that was like, is that how you opened it?
Yes.
Nice.
Yeah.
Open it.
Well, I mean, he didn't say please, so...
He didn't say please.
It was-
That's where he messed up. That's where he
Hi,
went wrong.
period. Can I touch your butt? Period. Ricky.
Oh,
And then he
Ricky.
unmatched me.
You know what though? He wasn't like. It's not like he was like, "Hey, like, wanna fuck." He was like, "I just wanna touch some butt."
At least he's, like, clear about his goals and aspirations.
Like, what do you expect as a response when you say something like that to someone?
Well, how
Other
can-
people who actually are receptive to messages like that?
I feel like that's a question that everyone asks about Tinder, is, like, every time some guy's like, hey, wanna fuck? Like, is there someone that, like, has that ever worked for them before?
Right.
Like, is there some girl who reads that and is like, okay.
Yes,
Because
no one that I know. I mean...
Because I get the hi, wanna fuck, and I'm like, no, thank you.
Yeah.
I don't feel like getting AIDS tonight.
I think if a girl sent me a message like, "Hey, I want to touch your butt," I would probably be a little creeped out. Yeah. But I would still be like, okay, let's see where this is going.
So it's not.
I'm just very easily flattered. I'm just an easy person. I'm just easy. I'm easy.
Easy peasy. It's been a very low energy episode, I feel.
I'm low as fuck.
I woke up like an hour before we started recording.
Yeah, I thought you were dead.
Yeah. No, we slept very late last night. We being Elliot.
Oh, you guys do.
I hope my parents are listening to this. What?
Were you guys doing the... Were you guys...
I mean, what do you think we were doing, Francisco?
They're not allowed to do that.
You guys aren't married?
What?
But...
Premarital sex is a sin.
Again.
Oh, yeah, you guys aren't. No, you're not.
What?
What?
Wait, what are you saying?
Are you married?
No! What the fuck are you talking about?
Okay.
I know you're just joking, but...
You were asking that like...
Yeah,
really
no, but,
Wait, did I miss something?
Yeah, no, but, like, Elliot had to, like, go somewhere, so, like, they left, and I was just like, yeah, okay, bye, and then I just, like, fell asleep for, like, I don't know, like, 6 more hours.
Yeah, I got home at... Oh, yeah, I was telling you guys before, I got home at 7:30 in the morning.
Yeah.
And I went to sleep until, like, 11, and then I did that, like... I'm kind of awake. I think I'm awake. And just laid in bed for like 2 hours. I was probably swiping through Tinder, honestly.
I woke up yesterday and realized that, because I've had like a cold for like a couple of weeks now. And I woke up yesterday and I was like, oh, I have a sinus infection. And then I played in the snow. And then I drank all last night. So I woke up this morning just like dead. Like, I can't. Everything hurts.
Oh, man. You fool.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're almost at an hour, so I think we're like... We're
Kind of wrap things up.
Yeah, I want to, like... Not go back to bed, but I just want to, like, do nothing for the rest. Because I don't have a lot of homework, which is really great.
I'm really in denial about the amount of work that I have.
Oh, man. Oh, I have no excuse now. I have to start applying for jobs.
Fuck that.
Now I don't have a show that I direct anymore. I was like, I guess, and like, because my parents, we had like me, Elliot, and my parents had dinner last night. It was lovely, by the way. And then my dad just goes, "So, what are you doing next year?" I was like, so like, I'm always fine when someone asks me that, but when my parents ask me that,
then you know it's real.
That's a whole other thing, because like I can't say like, oh, I don't know yet, because they're my fucking parents and like they're like watching out for me. They expect me to do something.
Yeah, I think it was like September. I was going through a like weird phase where the thought of graduating made me really, really anxious, and it was like
I had panic attacks over winter break. I'm not even
like,
joking.
Yeah, so I would like call home and be freaking out to my mom. And be like, I don't know what I'm going to do. And she'd be like, Raquel, this is like 8 months from now. Why are you worrying about this? And I was like, I don't know. I just like, I'm really freaking out. And finally she was like, you know what? I'm giving you permission to not apply to jobs until after you graduate.
That's dope.
So I get to go home and
permission?
No, that's awesome to like hear that from you.
Yeah, it's nice to hear, but
so
like,
I get like a month
that?
to like fuck around, but I get to fuck around in upstate New York, so I'm not like that excited about it. I have to like go home and I have to move all my shit out of my apartment here.
Yeah.
And like I have to go find an apartment in New York. And it's
living in New York.
Yeah.
New York.
Thanks for trying to bump up the energy. I don't know that one. First of all, I don't think you know the lyrics to that.
Concrete jungle, something, something.
Where dreams are made of.
Where dreams are made of.
I wish that like this were a video podcast, just so I could see like the development of your hair over the course of this. You kind of look like an exotic bird right now.
Okay, I gotta take another picture.
Am I in these pictures?
No,
good.
I'm zooming in.
Because I don't want to be in that picture.
There you go. It's gonna be like it's gonna be like the first picture, the second picture, and then the bad haircut, the Bad Haircast logo.
And his Powerpuff yourself.
Oh wait, yeah, send me that. Send me that.
Okay, I'll make it send to you. But wait, so you don't have plans at all after graduation? You're just gonna fuck around for like a month and then go to New York.
Essentially.
Cool.
Yeah, I'm getting my bartending license.
Oh, nice.
I'm using this as the, I have, 2 years where I can do whatever the hell I want. So I'm getting my bartending license, and I'm going to try to, write wedding invitations for a living, and then hopefully make enough money that I can live in New York, because I want to live there, and I'm not sure I'm going to have a chance to later in life. And then I'm going to go to grad school. Nice.
No, yeah, I remember you were telling me about, the calligraphy and, bartending stuff. And then I mentally put you on the list of, people that I want to hang out with when I live in New York. And I was like...
Are you going to be living there?
I think so, yeah.
Oh, cool.
I think I'm taking one more semester here, and then I'm going to go work there.
Yeah, Matt and I are talking about apartments. We, picked a place, and so we, that was, a long, now I have to go apartment hunting. It's a pain in the ass in New York. But it's fine. Yeah. So I'm just going to fuck around, and I'm excited about it, but also really scared because that's, real human things.
Ew.
I'm going to have to, pay taxes.
Tasty.
And, yeah, right?
I don't know how the world works. I don't know how that shit... I don't know how to pay for, I don't know what insurance is. Taxes. I'm not ready for this, man. But whatever. They don't teach you this stuff in school.
That's why my plan is to, I don't know, not ever get a real job. But I will.
All right.
Sometimes.
All right. So, I'll write the movie. No, I'll write the video game. Francisco will program it. Elliot will do the music. Raquel, you can do,
the font.
The font of the subtitles. The design stuff, yeah.
The design stuff. I like movies.
Yeah.
I think I have a decent eye for aesthetics. I do
Hopefully.
major in that.
Yeah.
It's been 4 years. I hope so.
Anyway.
Part of me just wants to become a documentary filmmaker and travel across South America in, comfortable shoes.
Yo, I'll go with you.
And then another part of me just wants to become, an event planner for rich, socialites in New York.
You can do it all.
Do both.
Make a documentary about rich socialites in New York while backpacking across South America.
I don't know about that one, but yeah.
In comfortable shoes. I've never been as happy as when I was wrapping Christmas presents, and I was like...
Oh, for some, I think they're wrapping,
Yeah, I was wrapping Christmas presents, and I was like, I've reached my, peak basic bitch, all I want to do is go, onto wedding Instagrams.
Hey.
You know.
Yeah, anyway, let's wrap up here. We got some content we have not released because we're all lazy asses, so, I did a fun hour-long video with Sam. We played this terrible Nintendo game, and, it's very fun to watch because it's so bad. Fran, I don't know if you've got anything in the pipeline. I still haven't edited your video. Meet Fran. I still haven't edited that.
Yeah.
I'll do that eventually.
Well, you don't have a show now.
What's that?
You don't have a show to direct.
Yeah. Again, I have no more excuses, so I
have to apply to jobs and edit your face. You can stare at. Make everything Periwinkle.
just blur out the edges of Periwinkle.
Yeah.
No, I did a thing with Sam and Simone, and we did some Let's Plays / Saturday morning.
Sam and Simone, they gotta start releasing that shit now. I think they have so much recorded material,
right?
And I don't know when they're gonna release it, so I gotta hope. That'd be great if they did it this week. That'd be wonderful.
Maybe now that they have time.
Yeah.
Wait, no, they don't.
Neither of them were involved in Chisbert.
Yeah. No, well, Sam's also been sick and shit. Yeah. No excuse.
I've been sick. Everyone's been sick.
Simone had food
poisoning last week, I think. Yeah. No, I'm just dying because of it's allergy season. I can't breathe through my nose anymore.
Apparently, something was passed around at my party last weekend.
Oh man.
Yeah, because everyone came except for me, which I was really surprised about. Everyone, I was at Black Chairs this week, and everyone was like, "We're all sick," and I'm like. Somehow made it through.
I've been fine, guys. I don't know what's with
Just wait, tomorrow I'm going to wake up and feel like I'm dying. And I'm going to have, everyone's sinus infection and, won't get out of bed until I graduate.
Yeah. Raquel, thank you so much for being on here this week.
Thanks for having me.
Thank
I'm happy you finally
Chris.
gotten to hang out with us, even though we are all like physically and metaphorically dead right now.
Yeah, but you know what? I think that we have to have. You got to have some stinkers in there. You can't just have all.
This wasn't a bad episode. It's just like. It's just like, oh man, I need to sleep, you know? That's just that kind of episode.
Yeah, no, I like it.
This is what happens when you do your podcast at, like, Sunday at 4 p.m.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Night after partying.
Whoa.
Bruh.
And with that, we're signing off.
No, wait.
What?
I want to thank the music people.
We already did that last week.
Yeah, well, you gotta do it every time.
Thanks, Steve, for the theme song again.
I am satisfied.
Yeah.
Thanks for listening.
Hey, Raquel would.
Oh,
That's
yeah,
Steve,
I would.
yeah.
I would. I objectified him once. I objectify everyone. Well, okay, it was the Reddit thing.
Yeah, there's a
I was
Reddit
like,
post.
Wait, I want to actually see a picture of this guy because this guy's jawline can like cut things, and he's a tall, skinny, nerdy white boy.
Yeah.
And that's
You're tight.
right up my alley. So I was like, yeah, I'm down.
Yeah.
Chris just finding me love.
All right.
Looking for love and love. Okay.
Goodbye, everyone.
Bye.